What is going on, everybody? Zach here, TBF Adventures. Behind me, we have the Grand Design Transcend Xplor. We are going to do an exterior walkthrough. I'm going to show you what's in the basement compartments, where everything's located, so you can be familiar with the unit before you pick it up or before you get to your campsite. So let's get started. All right, first things first. Electronic jack here. Retract, extend. You've got a light. It'll turn on here, help you hook up. 2 5/16 ball. This is how you will level the unit front to back. Propane tanks are here. Unscrew these knobs, pull them over. 2 propane tanks. You want to open them up. They'll always come to you off. And then you'll see right in here is a black knob. So whichever way it's pointing is what propane tank you're on. So right now we're on this one. And if I flip it over, I'll be on that one. That's how, if you're in the middle of your trip and you run out of gas, flip it over, run the other tank. If you do run one tank all the way empty, I do ask that you exchange it, get it refilled before you return to avoid any additional charges. In order to change the tank, it's real easy. It just comes right off, unplugs, unscrew here, and unscrew this wing nut. This will come off and the tank will come right out. Shouldn't need to on any normal camping trip, but just in case. This unit does have a weight distribution hitch. I'll do a separate video on how to connect that. And this is the passenger side of the basement. It's a full all the way through basement. You've got chocks, bottle jack. This is the weight distribution hitch. And this is one of the distribution bars. There's another one over there. These are your easy blocks to go underneath your stabilizers right here. You have 4 of those, one in every corner. And in here are what's called leveling blocks. You'll stack those underneath the driver's side or passenger side tires and pull up on them if you need to get your unit level left to right. Excuse me. Awning. Great awning. Keeps shade over the whole unit. However, do not leave out, please. Anything above 10 miles an hour will rip this thing off, and it's going to cost you about $2,000 to replace it. If you're leaving, nighttime, going on a walk, just roll the awning in. It's electronic, super easy. Stairs are really easy to operate. 2 hands, fold the first one in, put the second one in, push it in. Out, out, and gets stuck a little bit, but just lift up, comes right down. Good to go. When you're in transit, please make sure this bar is in. That way it doesn't get broken off. You will get a code to the door. If you need coax, your campsite has cable, you can hook up there to run a TV out here. You also have an outlet. This is your freshwater fill tank. Man, something got me. If you need to fill up water someplace before you go off grid, you'll do that right there. Outdoor kitchen. You do have a fridge and a cooktop out here. Fridge is always by default going to be off. Turn it on right there. Just make sure you turn it off when you're done or before you bring it back. So one, it doesn't run the battery down and it doesn't get moldy, nasty in there. Little storage area with an outlet. Pop this lock. Outdoor cooktop. Roll it out. You've got wind guards here so the wind doesn't blow your flame out. A little windy today. Sets down. Good to go. We're going to go underneath here. You see this black hose right here? That will unclamp and it will hook right there. Pull that black plug out, plug your propane into there. You have access to the propane tank as much as you need. All your utensils are on the inside, so you don't have to worry about that. Needing anything, we provide pots, pans, cookware, all that good stuff. This is the furnace. Note, kids, this will be hot. So if you have little ones, just make sure if you're running a heater, stay away from that. Water heater, shouldn't need to touch anything there. Your rear bumper, depending on the previous renter, may contain your sewage hose. Pop these black cases off, pretty easy. Goes right inside there. But I don't always store them in there, and I don't always see where the renter put them. So it could be in here, could be in one of those two totes we're going to go through here in a minute. Power, 30 amp to run this camper. Comes with a power cable. Only hooks up one way. Follow the connector here. When you push it in, you're going to give it a slight twist, and it's got a locking ring. Always make sure the power's off on the pedestal at the campground before you hook it up. Once you get it hooked up, then turn the power on. Your sewage tank's right down here. Black on the left, gray on the right. Handles are coordinated. Take that cap off, hook your black hose up to it, run it to the sewer hookup. Do not leave the black tank open. Always close it after you empty it. When we do an inside walkthrough of the control panel, show you how to check it, empty it 2/3. Gray tank, shower, sink, it's up to you. I'm going to leave gray tank open so you don't have to go empty it after every shower because it's about 25, 30 gallons, something like that. But it is nice to have gray water in there for after you flush the black tank, you can flush the hose. This is your black tank flush. At the end of your camping trip, after you empty the black tank, you can hook a hose up to this, leave your black tank open, and run water. And that will just push any used toilet paper, stuck poop. There's a sprayer in that black tank that this is connected to that cleans the black tank out. Love for everyone to do that versus using chemicals. Keeps the tank and everything smelling good for the next renter. Ladder, please don't go on the roof. It's there for emergencies, myself, and repair people to get up there. It's not a place to hang out. This is your slide out. Come up a little further. You do have an additional gray tank on this unit. Okay. Now, this gray tank here, I believe, is for the kitchen sink. Yes, that runs the kitchen sink. That gray tank runs the bathroom shower and bathroom sink, and this one runs the kitchen sink. So you can empty that one after the fact, depending on your campsite. It may have two, it may not. I'm not really sure. Again, more jacks. Now we are to the hookup part. This is the other side of the basement. This is your hand crank. Use this to put all your leveling jacks, stabilizing jacks down. These are more parts for the weight distribution hitch. Don't worry about those. We'll go through that in another video should you need it. Main power. Main power is on. If I flip this, key comes out, unit will not have any power. This is where you hook satellite, TV, or cable up if your campsite has it. You've got a little outlet here. This is your water hookup. You'll bring your water hose up through the bottom right here. You can see right in there. It'll come up, hook it up right here. If you're on city water, just leave it right there. If you're filling your fresh tank, you can do it with this hookup, and you can leave that right there. But if you're at a campground, city water's good to go. Now, these two totes here, let's open these up. In this one, you have got power cord, which is here. You've got a watchdog. This will plug into the pedestal. RV will plug in here. This monitors your power, makes sure everything stays in good shape, and it keeps it safe if something goes wrong. This is your water hose. That's going to hook up to the spigot, and that's going to run right up and hook up in there. This other one is your sewage. Okay, you've got hoses in here. You can use this. Hook your hose up to it, hook it up to water, and it'll flush the hose out. Not always necessary, but you've got two of them in here. Like I said, you've got one for the black tank, and you can use this one for the gray tank. It's longer, but this has got all your hookups to be able to hook up the sewage system. Great totes, keep everything in here. That way you've got it. Let's see. I think that about rounds out the exterior walkthrough. So again, enjoy your trip. You guys are having a blast. Reach out if you have any questions. But there's our exterior walkthrough of the Grand Design Transcend Xplor 261BH.